Hello, thank you for tuning in to the DDFW Aftershow. All right, we got the one and only Miss Anastasia the Bowes in the room.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I'm here.
Yeah. Tomatoes.
Yes, definitely. Eating tomatoes. They have a nice salad bar here for me. Yeah, I'm here. I'm in at the DDFW Comedy After Hour Show with Mike. My boy, well, his regular name is Mike Zaragosa. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. And then my boy Richard Moore, he's here too. We've been laughing too much, and so I wasn't even really ready right now. So I don't know if we on air or not on air. But if y'all listening, we live and we finna do this damn thing. Welcome to the DDFW Comedy After Show.
Yeah.
With your host Mike Zaragosa and Mr. Richard Moore, and me, your special guest Anastasia the Boy.
Well, hot damn.
Oh,
Well, hot damn.
hot damn, baby. So how is that tomato and white stuff tasting over there? I see.
It's actually very good. It's a quite fresh tomato. It has a little bite back. It's a little
tart.
No, it's not tart. It's a little rubbery. I'm trying to figure out if it's a real tomato or not. Or have they got some artificial tomatoes in on us now?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, I'm serious. This tomato is rather tough. I've never had a tough tomato. You can't just pull it. You have to give it a little pull, and it's fierce.
So it's not one of those you could just throw at somebody when they're acting up?
No, it's not going to bust.
Okay. I know about the non-busting tomatoes.
Yeah, it's like a non-busting. This is actually a non-busting tomato. You have to actually bite into it. There's no juice or anything, and I'm like, there's no little drip.
That's where the cheese comes involved.
You know, and the cheese is scary too. It has a little rash. It has like a little grainy substance on it. I don't know if it's got eczema or not, but the skin feels a little dry and itchy on the cheese when I was picking it up. You have no crackers, but of course Amy gave me some flat pretzels that y'all told me are elegant, but I have bad teeth, and so they stick in my gum, so that's not actually complimentary to me. And then they weren't regular pretzels; they were flat pretzels that I've never seen before. So it's really a culture shock. I'm thinking they getting me over here in an area. They give me a drink called Truly. I don't even know anything about that. There's a lot of stuff going on.
She's not used to being around white people like
I'm
this.
not. These are my new white friends. Amy is officially my one good white homegirl. I'm not even sure she's all pure white. I'm not like sure she's a white or just like a regular
German
white.
Yeah,
you know, I thought she's like more of a upscale white, like a
no.
She's regular. She's regular.
She's a regular
basic
ass white girl.
But she's too peaceful to be regular white.
No.
What is the uppity scale white?
The uppity scale whites are more the whites that can't deal with black people being loud. They wouldn't like me. They're like, cause I'm too like aggressive and in their face, so they couldn't deal with me.
Okay,
my strength is too much for those.
She has a little bit of that.
She's not. She likes me. She likes my aggressive nature. She likes my ability to speak with poise and peacefulness. Even when I'm angry, I know how to hold my temper and be balanced. She could take me places with other rich white people.
She's just
and
scared.
She'd like me.
She's just scared.
And they would like me too.
She's just scared.
She is not scared. We danced. We danced by the light of the moon to the Pocahontas song.
See, I know that's a lie because she ain't got no rhythm, no
She
soul.
did not have rhythm. I followed her groove, and that's how I got her to caught my rhythm. This is what happened.
Did you show her Stella?
I did not. I did not.
That's
I don't.
Stella got a groove back. You said she had a groove.
She had a different thing. She was on like a 1-3 beat.
Oh.
And so I kind of skipped the beat to get on beat with her. Mm-hmm. And then once I got on beat with her, she was able to follow me. So we kind of tangoed.
Oh, that's nice. Oh.
We tangoed. I think that's what tango is. Like get off beat to get on beat, then do that thing.
And then you're naked.
Oh. Sounds like good music. Y'all so crazy, Mike. What y'all got me here for, man?
Just to talk about nakedness, white stuff, and tomatoes. All right.
I mean, shit sounds good.
No, but we are glad you're here. I'm very glad you're here. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic.
Me too. My nipples are hard and everything.
You know, my left one does. My right one don't work too well.
I'm just saying. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, that's good. So that brings me to my next question. How did you get into comedy? I mean, you funny, but how did you get into comedy?
Well, in actuality, I was in beauty school, and I was in beauty school, and I was very funny in beauty school, and I had a good friend named Charlotte Wooten that was in my class, this young lady that thought I was funny because I kept the class going all the time, and she told me that she was going to call K104 on me and get me on the radio. Well, I thought she was kidding, but she actually did it, and so she called me at like 6 o'clock in the morning, put me on the phone, and she's like, we calling NLE this morning. I'm like, girl, I gotta go to work. I'm not like thinking about no NLE. Da 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 da. She wouldn't let me get off the phone. I got in the shower. My daughter had to hold the phone while I was in the shower because my friend wouldn't let me off the phone. She called K104, and Nanette probably answered at 8 o'clock. Mind you, I held the phone for 2 hours. And Nanette answered the phone. She goes, where have you done comedy? I said, in the projects at my school and at the crib. And she was like, no, I'm serious. I said, me too. In the projects at the school and at my crib. And so she was like, oh, I see you got jokes. She said, well, when I go off the air, I'm going to come back and I'm going to introduce you. And I'm going to see what you got. And I was like, okay. Well, at that time, I really wasn't a comedian. I didn't have no jokes. And so when she put me on hold, I went to holler at my homegirl. What the fuck? What the hell I'm going to say? What the hell I'm going to say? Excuse me, bleep.
Bleep, bleep.
What the hell I was just like, what I'm going to say? And she said, say the stuff you be saying when you in school. I said, I can't remember that. I'm not at school. So that was my first introduction to I was going to be a freestyle comedian because I had no idea of what to say and when to say it. Yeah. The song by Tank, I Deserve It, just went off. And the song by Mia, There's a Stranger in My House. Those are the two songs that just played previously to me. Mia is a song about her being in a relationship and she wake up in the bed and she don't know the dude, but she's basically saying she don't know her husband or her boyfriend or whoever. I flipped that and said that it was a one-night stand that had went bad and that she had put out the song to keep the one-night stand dude from going public. And so she's trying to say there's a stranger in her house, talking about he wore the same size clothes, the same size shoes. But that was like a one-night stand. You picked that dude so you could let him borrow some stuff and get him something that you didn't have to buy from your dude. So, like, I did a joke about that. And then that song by Tank, I Deserve, had just dropped, and women was like playing that song everywhere because he was talking about he deserved to get cheated on and all this stuff. I can shit's okay. Okay, so I can say shit.
You can say
okay,
shit,
so shit's gonna be my word.
Shit.
So shit. So shit. That's what she said. And so what happened was when what I was finna tell y'all
about the shit.
Shit, just don't say fuck.
I see.
That's number 2.
You said that shit.
That shit.
Well, Hammer. So when the second song, Tank said "I Deserve" came on, women don't know he choked a woman in the song.
Oh, did she deserve it though?
No, the whole song is about how he apologized and he feeling like he deserved to be cheated on. Well, at the end of the song, he choked the chick, and don't nobody pay attention to the words. It say he grabbed her by the throat. She grabbed her coat. She run out the door, and he run after her. He didn't hug her. He choked her. That's why she took off running. And then nobody paid no attention to that in the song. And so all these women running around singing, I deserve. I'm like, the nigga said, you deserve to be choked. Because at the end of the day, he really didn't want to be cheated on. He chased her out the door. She had to grab her coat and make a getaway. Tank choked her. We knew he was abusive way back in the gap. He put it in the song.
Hey, did you know, speaking of things that you hear in the music, did you know that on Cocktails, on Too Short, he's talking about sleeping with a 16-year-old? He says it, plain and simple. Someone brought the lyrics out yesterday, showed me.
No shit.
Yeah.
I said, no shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know, I just thought to bring that out to the
shit, no, I didn't know he had shit, no, I didn't know he had a song, but I do know that everybody knew R. Kelly like Young Women back when he first brought his first CD out because the song said, once I get in deep, I'm not going to look at your ID.
Yeah, oh man.
Like, he was letting the bitch know, I didn't check her ID before I got in this motherfucker, and if it get in, it get good, I'm not going to look at her ID once I get in here. So, I mean, and then, you know, I'm just saying, people don't listen to lyrics. That's why music is like, I hate the music we have right now. Because, like, it used to be about the message in the music, and now people just listening to beats, but they don't hear what they don't not paying attention to what their spirit is receiving in the words. Because regardless if you're not listening to the words, your consciousness hears the words, and those seeds are still being planted in your spirit regardless if you paying attention or not. The subconscious is more alive than your conscious.
Yeah, I know that's right.
And that's real talk.
Yeah, I know that's right.
So we got to pay more attention to what we listen to. What else? Let's talk.
Damn. Okay.
I got to keep us moving.
Yeah.
Nah, girl, you did that.
Amen. God is good.
God is good all the time.
All the time, God is good.
All right.
Now I got a problem with that. Because they be saying Tony Tiger is great.
Oh, man.
So how can he be great and God be good?
Man.
So I think great is an invalid word that was made up by man to outdo good, which is God with an extra O.
So that was made by a simple man. Who
Yeah,
was
trying to make
alright.
itself better. Yeah.
I get you.
Great don't even have no validity in your brain.
I don't even know what validity means, but shit
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
see?
see?
I love you, Mike. I love you, Mike. You ain't got to be intelligent or nothing to hang out with Mike.
You don't know.
Just be you.
Yes, exactly. That's
Just
all
be
I
you.
ask. That's all I ask. Because I'm gonna be.
Okay, the next question is, how do you?
What, Rich?
This shit is crazy, man. I'm
What's
trying-
crazy?
How do you laugh and show all your gums? Like,
Man,
He got good, strong gums and teeth.
You understand what I'm saying? They're beautiful. I take care of these some bitches sometimes.
hey,
Everybody
there, you
try to
just
talk about
said
that.
son of a bitches, man.
So some bitches is not saying the F.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
that's
y'all-
true.
Y'all, it's like 3. I've been
Just
keeping-
don't say fuck.
I've been keeping count.
So you can say son of bitches?
Yeah, sons of bitches.
Or daughters,
Yeah.
whichever you feel like.
Okay, because I like daughters of bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do too.
Like, there's a lot of daughters of bitches. Quite a few. Some sons of bitches, but I know some daughters of bitches
You
too.
know, okay, this is the
Go
next
ahead.
question.
This
Beautiful.
next question.
The next question is
I love how they keep calling me beautiful on here. Somebody gonna ask me for some coochie out for Aaron watch. Dudes never call me beautiful. Look. I've been asked. Look.
So if no one
We're
has
stupid.
seen your comedy, Miss Beautiful, Miss Bolden,
God, that's gonna be Richard.
how would you describe your comedy on stage?
My name,
okay.
name, Anastasia the Bold.
Okay. Would
Too real to be fake, saying the things others only think. It's in my motto.
girl,
Real. If I had to just sum it up in 2 words, real and bold.
real and bold.
In your face.
Bam, all in your face.
That's quick to the point.
Damn. See, that was just even. That ain't even
I'm
nothing.
just, you know what I'm saying? Because the first
Okay.
question, I thought it would be some of the answers like you got in the first question, bro. That's all I'm asking.
So
I was looking for something.
yeah, that's cool.
You want me to give you some more stuff?
No,
I mean,
that's
I
cool.
give you
Shut it
more
down.
than
It's
that.
all good.
Okay, like real bold, and like they call me the Red Fox of comedy. Kids refer to me as the Cat Williams, a girl cat. Kids always call me Girl Cat Williams. Older people call me female Red Fox or either Mom Mabel.
Okay.
Compare me to Red Fox and Mom Mabel, and modern day people put me between Adele Givens and some more. And they always say I look kind of like Miss Linnell, which is a compliment to me because
Yeah.
that's an OG.
Yeah.
Man.
So that's kind of where I fall. But me, I feel like I got my own style, and I do something everybody don't do. I can talk about subjects I ain't seen no other females talk about. I don't see them talking about molestations in their comedy. I don't hear them telling their stories of being molested and making people laugh with them and follow them. I don't see the ability to go do a gospel room and be able to walk out and go do entertain children and go and do motivational speaking as well. Now I do know some of them do motivational speaking because we all got a story and people are motivated by your testimony, not by your journey. So you know.
You didn't say about the you that when night falls.
Oh, my hoe? She's a comedian too. Being Bob, well, you know, I'm not really a hoe, but since the how they diagnosed me with multi-personality disorder, one of us is a hoe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I get that.
Mike got hoe in him too.
Bing. All right.
I love y'all. Hoe for me means highly optimistic. I'm always looking for something better. I ain't selling shit.
Damn, I don't know, man.
Next question, please.
I thought you liked white words.
Man.
Okay.
Dude, that just... Next question, sir.
So, how does your family feel about you being in comedy? Do they miss you? Do you care? Do you want to be around them, or do you use it as an excuse to leave them? I mean,
My family loves me in comedy.
Okay.
I never forget when I did the Soul Train Music Awards with Erykah Badu in 2017.
What? Okay.
Man.
And my kids see me on my cousins them. I'm from Lubbock, Texas, and so my little cousin them see me on the awards, the Soul Train Music Awards with Erykah Badu. Say, man, they was calling me like at 2:00 in the morning, so I was asleep. I hadn't seen the commercials and stuff yet. And so when they called, they was like, we made it. And so I'm half asleep, and I'm like, y'all in Dallas? And they like, nah, we made it. We seen you on the Soul Train Music Awards with Erykah Badu. I'm like, who made it? I'm like, y'all ain't name goddamn shots. Y'all better get my damn phone. I'm finna go back to sleep. But say, bro, real talk, when I did that, I got so many phone calls from places all over the world, from people. I literally stayed in the house that week from anxiety. Because people thought I had made it for real. Like, TV will make people think you have a whole lot of stuff.
Man.
And knowing how to carry yourself will give people the perception that you have a lot of stuff. So that's why image is everything, because it's so many people think I'm balling and I'm rich. I remember one of my son-in-laws went to jail, and some kind of way they found out that he was my son-in-law, and they seen my daughter's name on the envelope or something, and it was like, is that such and such and such, and figured out I was his mother-in-law. They like, man, your mother-in-law balling, and like literally he was able to ride in jail.
Your name.
Yeah, he like they treated him like yeah, man. It was like he was like he was the dude in jail. Like Miss Anastasia, my mother-in-law, nigga. Like that's what that is, nigga. Yeah. Like man, it's crazy, and like that. I'm not even that person. I'm so cool. I was in food stamp. I was in the men yards before men yards turned into Fiesta, man. I promise to God, I was in the men yards. Hey. I'm walking in there to go get. I got a food stamp card in my pocket, everything. Like this lady flipped the hell out on me in the store. She just started screaming, talking about that go Anastasia, and she started screaming. I grabbed her so damn fast by her chest. Hey, calm down. Don't be doing all that. You better calm down. I'm in Fiesta. I'm in here in men yards. Do you see me? I got a food stamp card in my pocket. So calm down.
You know ODB?
What that mean?
Old Dirty Bastard from Wu-Tang?
Yeah.
You know, when he made it, he was a millionaire or whatever, and they caught him on video coming out the food stamp office. He was like, shit.
And he had stacks of food stamp about this high.
He was already a millionaire. And he was like, shit, it's free. I'm going to come get it. You know what I'm saying? I just maybe.
But hey, I didn't know that, but I was an old dirty bastard too, because I was getting my shit. I wasn't doing it. But bro, like, even now, it's amazing to me how, when I go places, how people respond.
Okay. I know you probably received some of that too. So how does that, that identifying you from the comedy after they done seen you, like just say you go somewhere, let's say
Minions.
No, that's Fiesta, nigga. Let's just say if you go, you know what I'm saying, some part of town north or something, they done seen you, somebody else, and they recognize you. So how does that, that transition from nothing.
Snatch them up.
I just like they be just like, Miss Anastasia, can I take a picture with you? Or like hey, like I love your comedy. Woo woo woo. I'm me. Like I don't like. I'm never gonna be the person that need nobody. Well, okay, God, I can't say that God. God, like no, God was like, no, that's not true. Okay, so when I get to the level of where I need bodyguards and stuff, it's not gonna be because my spirit changed from people. It's gonna be because I'm guarding my spirit from certain people. I'm never gonna be the person that can't be amongst my people, and I know mine. It's just like when Yeshua, what people refer to as Jesus, just like when Yeshua was in the church, and for the sake of this argument, I'm gonna say Jesus. Just like when Jesus was in the church, and they was like, your mom and your daddy outside. He was like, no, my people in here with me. Sometimes your mom and your daddy gonna be outside. And the people that's in there with you is the people that's your family. Family just means familiar. That's all it means. All our blood is the same. We all from the same vine. People say they divine, D-I-V-I-N-E. That's not a correct word. That's division. We are from the vine, T-H-E-V-I-N-E, which is what makes us great, because we all grapes and we all got the juice.
Yeah, you got the juice now.
Well, hot damn! Like, what do you say to stuff? Like,
you need to go to church, bro. You don't understand.
In a while,
this fool don't understand none of that.
I understand everything, Vato. I'm just saying, man.
Vato. I think you just was racially hatred. I just think you just slurred racial hatred.
Racial hatred, man.
But no, it's like people like man, it's real. Like what comedy is a real. Like I take comedy serious. Like I'm serious about comedy. Like. I don't like when people get on stage just to do it. They're thinking like when, and this is me. This is how I feel. I don't care what nobody feel about it. This is how I feel about comedy. If you on stage and you gotta talk about other people and tear people down, you ain't got no material. If all you can do is tear down other people, you ain't got no material. And something wrong with you. You bitter. Bitter people tear other people down. Comedy is a art that was made to build people up. We are there to make the people release. There are certain people that come to be messed with, but that's because they like to be our attention. They like to get our attention. They're not doing it to be made to feel bad. They're doing it because they want to be a part of something. People in comedy now don't even understand that comedy is the word COM means community and having something in common. We are by definition the people that are supposed to heal the people. Comedy is the only art other than music that's in the Bible. When God say laughter is the best medicine, we are healers. Ain't nothing that can make people forget what they going through stronger than laughter. People can be in pain, go to laughing and forget whatever was hurting. Be done said they back hurt or they knee hurt, and the same knee that somebody making them laugh, they'll hit that motherfucker, be like, damn it, and still can't stop laughing because whatever was funny, the pain subsides because they laughing. We are endorphins. What we bring to the table is valuable. That's why I don't feel like we ought to be out here squandering our gifts doing stupid shit. And I'll let, this is how I feel. Challenge me on it if you want to, but it's how I feel. And the word feel means extra energy and extra effort. To get to a higher level, you got to do something different. Let's see who can make people call. Some people get on stage to do that roasting shit because they really feel that way about you. They just know how to make it feel funny. I'm the nigga that can discern when you talking about me. So I'm the nigga that'll start a fight. Spiritual as I am, I will walk straight up out of who I am and say, bitch, you playing?
So is that getting in your feelings, or is that?
No, that's because I know that you're using the art to tell me what you want to do because you're not man enough to say it in my face. So let's walk out of our character and get into who we really are and handle this on a regular plane, because you ain't gonna use my gift to make no fool of me. Yeah. That's what that means.
Cause see, I roast, but I don't. I can also tell people to their face exactly how I feel. But
you
I like
goofy.
to roast. Yeah,
that's who you are.
Yeah.
I see. When you came to my comedy show, you fucking with me on stage, right? People's like Anastasia, he being disrespectful to you. I'm like, no, that's his style. Like 2 or 3 people that was like, hey, like, do he know? I'm like, that's his style.
Right.
Like, regular people that love me, the way that you do comedy, they like you can't talk to the queen like that. Like, nigga, like, what the hell? Who are you? Like, who do you know who you talking to? I had to tell people, like, no, I'm okay with him being him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not okay with with you being yourself.
Yeah, right.
And sometimes people get touchy. I'm not the nigga to get touchy because I know discernment. I know your love is in what you say. I know you ain't harvesting no malice in your heart. You have to know people. I don't operate with people I don't know. If I stop fucking with you, it's your spirit. It ain't got shit to personal. It's your spirit. I don't like your spirit. It ain't got shit to do with you as a person. You bring something to the table that fuck with my vibe. I don't do vibe. I don't do people that mess with my vibes. Yeah. I'm all about good vibes. Yeah. You can have a whole suck your dick, eat your pussy conversation, and nigga laughing at the end of it, smoking a blunt and chilling, and ain't no. We know we was bullshitting at that time. Yeah. Another motherfucker can walk up and that don't know us, say the wrong shit and get their ass whooped by both of us. That's communication. Yeah. That's understanding. Yeah. That's being in tune with who you hang with and having a good hand around you and knowing the people that you with. A lot of us hanging around people that we don't even know want to put a knife in our back, and we holding hands with people that also had them little spike things in them and hoping they can make us bleed while they squeezing our hand. I am a discerner. You can get your ass away from me.
God, I'm just clapping that guy. That whole, you made me hit my mic and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, damn it. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you good. That's exactly
what's our question.
That's exactly what they want to hear. They need to hear that.
They need to hear
my family feels great about my comedy.
Okay. So who's the first comedian you met?
Hold on. So all that shit, and then at the end she's like, "Oh yeah, my family, yeah, they feel all right." Like, all right.
The first comedian I ever met was Nanette Lee.
And how was she?
She was great. She that's who gave me my start. I like what my friend called on the phone and stuff.
Okay.
I went to improv, and it was hilarious. It was on March 27th of 2001.
Okay.
And from that radio thing, she had told me to come to the Improv. And so what actually had ended up happening, I came on the 20th.
Hold on. That was after the phone conversation. She told you to come to the Improv.
That same day.
Damn.
From me making, she said she was laughing and I made her laugh. She said, come to the Improv. And she invited me to the Improv.
Never did an open mic?
No, I never did an open mic.
Except for the projects and the...
I had never did none of that. I had only been me that whole while. I had never did an open mic.
That's beautiful.
That was the first time I was on the microphone when she gave me the platform on her radio.
How many minutes did she give you?
3.
And you killed in 3?
2 songs.
Touch your soul.
And she invited me to the Improv. I got a standing ovation that night.
Which Improv was that?
Addison.
Nice.
March the 27th of 2001. And I came late because she wasn't. And I'm gonna tell you how much people believed in me. I came with 30 people from my school. I came with 25 to 30 women paying. At that time, I think Fat Tuesday was $25 a night. Damn. Per person. My first show, I came with 25 women. Then I didn't know that you couldn't put out a tip jar. And so it was my first show, so I had did a tip jar thing. I got $300-something. And I'm trying to remember if I did that at Fat Tuesday or if I did that at Legends, which is where I went the next time.
Okay.
But within my first 2 shows, I did a tip jar and got $300 and some, and that gave me my price. Cause I said if the people will give me that much, then that's what I'm gonna ask the man for. And when my
for 3 minutes.
Yeah, not for 3 minutes, just period. Just the 3 minutes that I did on the air with Nanette, that got me the spot at the Improv. When I went to the Improv, I brought 25 women with me. I think at that time she was giving us 5 to 7 minutes on the microphone.
Okay.
She had scored on everybody before that. Woo, she was tearing their ass up. And I'll never forget D. Ellis had went up before me. And he did Bernie Mac bits, and she scored on D. Ellis too. She talked about don't we get up here doing nobody else jokes and stuff. And I actually thought he was funny. He's still one of my favorite bros in the comedy game right now. But then they ate his ass up back then. And she was like, "Don't get up here doing nobody else comedy. When you get up here, come with your own stuff." And that was my first lesson in comedy. About doing other people's stuff and stuff like that. That was my first introduction to okay, I'm gonna make sure I be me, cause I seen that happen.
Yeah.
And so that was okay, write that in the book. Right. And so when I went up there, it was so funny, man. I got up there on that microphone and everything in my stomach went butterflies. And the people didn't know I sucked my thumb for real. And so I said, hold on a second, let me suck my thumb. And I sat down on the stool and put my thumb in my mouth for 30 seconds. Well, they thought it was a joke, but it was actually I sucked my thumb. I still suck my thumb to this day. And
that's why that thing big. I can see it.
And you stupid. And so I got up and I ripped. I got a standing ovation.
Man, that's awesome.
When Nanette came up behind me, all she did was introduce the next comedian. She didn't have nothing to say.
Damn, that is awesome, man.
I've been doing comedy ever since. I never went back to beauty school. Those ladies that came to me that show, I never went back to see them again. I never went back to school. I found where I was supposed to be that night. And I do believe it was Shucky Ducky. I do believe it was Shucky Ducky Quack Quack that walked up to me and said, I've been doing this for 20 years and I'm not as good as you. Don't you stop. You done found your place. The 3 most important compliments I done got came from Shucky. One came from Ricky Smiley when I did a show at Maxwell's where he had closed down the stage. And I had some people with me, some friends of mine had came with me. And so I had asked him, I was like, I had asked his promoter lady to ask him, can I get back up there? Because he had already closed the mic down, but he had closed it down early because the people wasn't listening to the comedians.
Okay.
And so I was like, well, I thought the show go to this time. She was like, yeah, Ricky shut it down because people wasn't laughing and stuff. And I was like, well, I said, well, you go ask him, can I do some time? Because I had some people with me, and I just I was in this little zone. I wanted to show off and stuff. Well, I was just happy I was doing comedy, really. Mm-hmm. And so what I did was I took a sexual pose because I always dressed. That was my thing. I was a dresser. And so I just took this sexual pose I was finna come at him or something. And when she went over there, as soon as she got his attention and he turned to see who was doing it, I was giving him this look. And I already knew he a man, whether he wanted to give me whatever, he was going to come, you know what I'm saying? And so he came over there with his crazy self. And he was like, what you want, little lady? How can I help you? And I was like, I want to get on your stage. My whole hold didn't mean to change. I was like, I want to get on your stage. And he was like, I already cut the stage down. Ain't nobody listening. I said, if you let me get up there, I can make them listen. He said, oh, you that cocky? I said, no, but I'm that confident. Give me the opportunity. I can make them be quiet. He got up there and introduced me just like that. He said, this lady right here get on stage. Her name Anastasia the Bold. I don't even know if I was the bold at that time. I don't even think I was the bold.
You was always the bold. You was always the bold.
No, at first I was just Anastasia. The bold got developed because of the comedy that I did. Mr. Frank Lott, he is a comedian here. He's a photographer here in Dallas. And my last name is Bolden. And so he said, I'm going to start calling you Anastasia the Bold. He took the first 4 letters off my last name. He said, I'm going to start calling you Anastasia the Bold because you are just, it's when I was doing shows at Caribbean Grill. That was another first spot we did. But anyways, yeah. So let's jump off. Keep up what we at.
Well, on that one, we're going to have to leave the people with the image of you doing that sex pose. And if they don't know about the bathtub, I say follow her. Okay. And with that, we're going to take a little break. This is the DDFW After Show.
Oh, man. Beautiful. Come
on. All right, well, welcome back to the DDFW After Show. We got my boy, Mr. Richard Moore, and Anastasia the Bold.
Thank you.
All right, on this one, we want to ask you a couple questions, my Miss Anastasia. Give me one. Give me one do and one don't that you would suggest to a new comedian, a comedian we have now, someone that's thinking about comedy. Just one do and one don't, in your opinion. What you got? Oh, she had to readjust for this one. This is gonna be serious.
Well, one do is stay true to yourself. Don't lose your identity. Remember, when I say that, I mean be true to yourself. Remember your trials, your tribulations, all the stuff you've been to. Those are the things that separates you from other comedians. Staying true to yourself and knowing how to take what you've been through and bring it to the stage to make other people relate. Comedy is about relationships. That's the do. Always stay true to yourself.
Nice.
The don't start trying to act like other people. Don't go find a favorite comedian you like and be like, I want to do that. I'm adopt that style. I'm gonna do this. No, just get on stage, be you. You'll find your comfort zone. You'll find your voice. You'll find your body language. You can incorporate things like if you see people like I'm not really an animated person, but I'm learning to be more animated and use props and things of that nature that's in my eyesight. But that's not really my thing. But I'm learning how to grow in comedy and do different things, but still stay true to myself. So like a don't that I really say is don't go try to steal somebody's style or try to be a Mike Epps or I've seen a young man lately try to use Tyler Craig joke and like to made me come unglued. So don't steal people's jokes. Be original and true to yourself and let your life be your testimony and your comedy, because something that you've been through is always somebody else that's been through it. That's the core of comedy, relating stories in a comical way to make people come through whatever they've been through and laugh about it.
Yo, that's, man, Jesus.
Okay, now you like me. You're stifling too.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna have to give y'all more comical answers. I think I'm too deep in shit. I'm like, okay.
No,
so let me see. Don't be stealing people jokes, and do be original and true to yourself. Just be true. I always, when I teach people in comedy courses, the first thing I always do is I tell people find 10 problems in your life. We finna turn it into laughter.
Man.
That's the first thing I teach when they come to my comedy class.
Okay.
First one would be I'm married, so that's a main
that's gonna be your first thing on your list. Okay. I mean, hey, but we can find. Do you know how far comedy can venture off? That would be a good that would be like an excellent topic to have on the list, because marriage can go so many different ways. Like, and see, for me, when I'm teaching comedy, I teach roots, and then I teach vines, and then I teach branches. Well, roots, branches, and vines in comedy. So, like, you would say marriage, I would say children, I would say wife, I would say house, I would say bills, I would say car, responsibility. Then I would take more branches and make branches off each of those subjects. So, wife, cheating.
See that tree?
Cheating, looks, body.
Chop it down.
Longevity. Cranky, and then you just keep making roots, and that's how you go from yeah.
Okay. That sound more.
That's like a paid class. I'm sorry, I can't give y'all too much information.
That sound more like a weed when you said kids and all that.
You know what? I can't say your crazy ass.
Like, I was just like, chop that down, please. Set it on fire, good Lord.
Yes, y'all stupid.
Yeah. Oh man.
But yeah.
So
seriously, do's and don't, stay true and don't get lost.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's all true right there. That's facts. I like that.
Man, that was.
So, like, where is your mindset in comedy right now? As we just opened, right? 100%. So now we open. COVID supposedly gone now. Whatever. You don't have to work. Yeah,
it didn't never exist in my world. I'm sorry.
I'm with you on that.
It didn't exist in my world. I COVID walked up to me the other day and was like, "What's up, Anastasia?" I'm like, "Nothing, just chilling, my nigga." And he was like,
he asked for $5.
You know, he just like, I just came to check on you. I'm like, "How you doing?" He like, "I'm still fucking with people that fuck with me." I was like, "All right, my nigga." I was like, "Woo, shit." Damn it.
He's wearing red and blue?
Yeah, he was wearing red and blue, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, his hat was purple. He was like, he gonna bring everybody together because they gonna be all on one accord. Boy. And I was just like, I'm glad, you know, I'm glad you came through, bro. I was like,
he's like, have you heard about the shot?
Yeah, he told me about the shot. He was like, you know, they got a shot out for me now. I'm like, yeah, I heard they got 3. He like, yeah, they think they gonna do something. He like, watch, he was like, I'm finna mutate, like I'm finna move to a new neighborhood. I was like, for real? He like, yeah, I'm finna come out with like 2 more. He said they gonna come up with y'all something else in like 3 more months. I was like, well, you know, I ain't taking. He like, yeah, I know. I just wanted to come over here and fuck with you because I know, you know. He's like, you know, I just want to share some shit with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, you know, you don't really talk to me like that. He said, but I know you cool. I'll be watching how you swing. I was like, all right, COVID. We dapped each other up. You know what I'm saying? I gave that nigga mask because he was trying to protect himself from people.
He got rid of the murder hornets. You see that?
Yeah, like COVID is really cool. Like once you get to know him and talk to him, he really not that catchy. He ain't contagious or nothing. He just walking around trying to live.
You know what I'm saying?
Just trying to get COVID. Only people catching COVID is people that's like seeking him, like always got him on his mind. And he like, the only reason I came to visit them was cause they had me on their mind. Like they was thanking me, they manifested me, and I was like, my nigga, that's why I don't never think about you like that. You know, and he was like, I ain't coming over your house, my nigga. You only like, cause he feel like he not getting no quality time. And like if you stop thinking about him, he really leave. Cause like
sounded like a wife.
He real egotistical. He real egotistical. I don't really deal with COVID. I seen him. He dressed nice and everything. You know what I'm saying? I seen this homeboy vaccination them. All of them. Like, I was like, it was just one of y'all like 2 months ago. They like, yeah, we got 2 more brothers now. I'm like, where them niggas come from? They like, they was in the lab. I'm like, oh. Them niggas like, we option A, B, and C. We got low budget. Like, one of them like is a new vaccine, like for the low budget people. And he kind of gangster. You know, he used to hang out in the hood. And then that other vaccine, he hang out in North Dallas. He kind of like prissy. And then they got this middle class vaccine. I seen him like out there at the Market Center right there.
On Webb Chapel?
Yeah, right there. I seen him out there. Like I think he vegan.
He was out there like with the Mexicans trying to get a job.
Yeah. You know, they all 3 of the vaccinations hanging out together. Yeah. Like, well, we didn't have a vaccination at first. Now we got 3 niggas got options, you know. And it ain't but one AIDS. COVID, nigga. It ain't but one COVID, nigga. And like, it's 3 vaccinations. I'm like, ooh. Yeah. Like, this nigga is causing catastrophe. And like, when he walked up to me, he was like, nigga, you heard they got 3 vaccinations for me now. I'm like, nigga.
He's like, dumbasses.
Well, he said something about 1. Then I told him about 3. Then he tried to like switch it back like he had it. I'm like, nigga, I just told you that. You know, it's like how people who make up a lie with you and then try to tell you the lie like you wasn't there when they made it up. I'm like, nigga, you wasn't never over your girl house. I was with you. So like,
I know them.
Yeah,
people.
Okay, so yeah. What was we talking about?
Shit. I forgot we was here.
Y'all play too much.
Shit. So now your mindset is the fact that fuck COVID. I know I wasn't supposed to say it. I was already all the way in it, so I said it. It was an accident.
Like, bro, I'm like, so like not like I'm like.
You're not a sheeple.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
Because they still trying to find a vaccination.
I get aggravated with Christian people that tell me like, I trust God, but
right. Oh my God. Them.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, that's like an oxymoron. Like, nigga, you can't even put "but" and God in the same sentence. I'm like, nigga, this like fear and faith can't even live together. So like, how the hell y'all like do that? I'm like, I became more godly when COVID came. I'm like, God, nigga, you gotta protect me because I don't like wearing this mask. He was like, I got you, my nigga. I was like, cool. Like, me and God got on we got real cool. I was like, my nigga, like, you see these fools? He was like, baby, I like try to tell them they supposed to be saying, they say, niggas was on the prayer line. I'm like, going to prayer lines. Niggas talking about, y'all got y'all masks on. I'm like, nigga, we on the prayer line, nigga. Ain't nobody in the same room with each other. What the hell is wrong with y'all? I'm like, well, I can't hear what you saying. She's like, I got on my mask. I'm like, nigga, who else in the room? My grandbaby. I'm like, for real? Like, y'all, it's tripping based on what people tell us. I'm so sick of people being sleep and, like, not conscious. Our community is just so unconscious of of the things that our people do, the government do, the Witcher do. Man, it was so cold when all that storm stuff happened. Man, I was so aggravated. I'm like, do anybody not know about the HAARP machine? I'm like, nigga, it ain't supposed to be this cold. I'm like, nigga, the snow don't even melt. The snow was turning into some slippery foams. I'm like, nigga, you can burn the snow. When have you ever, nigga, the snow? I squished it. My hand, it took like 2 seconds for the cold of the whatever's supposed to have been ice to actually get a cold feeling to. I was like, man, if these people don't stop playing these games, covering up the sun, rich people just do shit. They don't got nothing to do with their money. They just be doing shit. I'm
gonna build a basement.
That's why I'm broke, cause God ain't gonna even let me have my money be fucking with shit.
Oh man. So
like if I get some amount of money, this is the kind of stuff I'm gonna make, like a coochie purse, like something that make you where you able to take your coochie off and put it in a little bag and just keep it, cause her pussy make you do stuff that's unnecessary. And I want like a little ding-a-ling bag, like something where y'all can like take it off. And say for instance your homeboy in a relationship with a chick and he can't satisfy her, you can be like, say my nigga, can I borrow your meat to later on this week? And he keep your meat, you keep his, but you gotta take care of it and keep it in the ding-a-ling bag. I'm just saying you can't like, but it's kind of like smoking weed though. If you packing and he not packing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how that switch gonna go. And then you might not want to let nobody borrow your penis that's like careless with theirs, like they lost it or they used it
set it on fire or something.
I just really think penises and vaginas should be detachable, so we could just take them off and not have to worry about the emotions that come with them. So we could just be regular people,
like Mr. Potato Head parts.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Just
like magnetic or screw on. Does it matter?
I think screw on would probably be better.
Okay.
I'm down with that. I differ. I think magnetic would be better.
I think magnetic just let it snap off.
Because that's screwing shit.
I don't know, but you know what? Magnetic might be good because that way, if you ain't vibing with somebody, the magnets won't stick.
You get that one?
If we think
Richard, can I borrow your meat, please?
Negative, that's a good way.
I need to borrow your meat.
You know what? I did so good. I said that.
What, meat?
No.
Oh, ding-a-ling?
No.
I'm not borrowing. Talking about borrowing the meat.
So how do you keep a good balance between like the comedian community in the comedy community? Like
how do I keep a good balance?
like what do you do like to keep your balance well within, because how do I say this? There's like high school groups, right? So it can be 20. Yeah.
I love them all the same.
So you don't distance yourself.
I love the young ones like they my kids.
No. We
I'm sorry.
From what he said to me, from what he said about the high school guy.
What that that's making a lot of. Mine smells funny. I don't know.
Okay, you stupid. I'm not gonna deal with you. What you say, King? I'm sorry.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the popular kids over here in this group, or these group of people, or these group of people that?
Well, I mean,
that cause confusion within the community.
You cause confusion right there with that question.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just trying to think about
so
what you said.
I'm just gonna answer all areas of balance.
There we go.
Okay, so I keep my balance in the community of comedy as far as being positive and uplifting. I meditate all the time. If you come to where I live, you're always gonna hear meditation music playing. I probably meditate like 16 hours a day. I constantly have on either 108 or I'm playing cleanse negative energy in my room.
Are those crystals on you here?
They actually are.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Crystals everywhere.
Nice.
Like I keep myself covered. I sage. I don't deal with negative energy. I am quick to tell you don't bring negative energy to me. You call me talking about something negative, I'll tell you get off my phone. I'm not available for that. I don't have a problem with owning my energy. That's how I stay positive and balanced. And I know how to talk to everybody. I'm a good communicator. So if somebody have a problem with me, it's not because it's me. It's because they don't know how to communicate.
Right.
And so, like, in the community, like, the younger people, they like my babies. I take them in as my kids. The people that's on my age level, I look them eye to eye and they my peers. The people that's older than me, I humble myself and I listen. And that's my balance. I teach the ones that I can teach. I reach the ones that I can reach, and I listen to the ones on top of me. And that's balance. You got to know how to respect people in every aspect of the game. And sometimes the younger people know more than you. Alberta,
the exception.
That baby right there, like, I love her energy, and she is definitely someone that some of these damn fools that's been in the game a long time, as long as me, can learn from. Yeah. She's so damn humble.
Yeah. And
she's so beautiful, humble. very helping. Like every comedy show I've had, I probably done worked with her on 4 to 5 shows now. Cause ever since I met her, I'm trying to get everything I can possibly do. I put her on it. But everywhere I go or everything I've done where she was involved, she was always a helpmate. People think helpmates are husband and wife. Helpmates are people who are made to help, and that's what she is. If she see me, like she can see me in a room flustered, and she'll come to Anastasia. Have anybody got your music together? I'm like, nah, babe, I ain't had a chance to go over there and do that shit. She'll go do it. If just everything, all things, she's just a little helpful person, and I don't even know what the question was about. The goddamn energy.
Being positive and all that. But you all the way around. She's just a positive energy, and like that. She is the epitome of what comedians are supposed to be, of being willing to help, open to help, trying to see where somebody is missing something to add to them. Like we all supposed to add to each other. Everybody always so busy competing. COMPETE. The word complete only has one letter different. L. What do you think that letter stands for? Love and laughter. Nice.
Love and laughter. That's it. Learning, love and laughter. Lifting with love and laughter.
Lose with love and laughter.
You can lose, but you lose the motherfuckers you don't need to keep if laughing making them go.
I wish I could lose this one right here.
People that tell me they don't like comedy, I don't even want them in my company.
Oh man, I know that's right. Shit.
You are a sick little monster.
Yeah.
You don't know about your business.
Yeah. That's why everything I post, I always usually put laughter is food for the soul. Let's get full.
I like that. But well, that's me. What's my next question?
With that being said, like you and Alberta, what that only when I get sick. Being a woman in comedy, is there a difference? You think there's a difference from your opinion from being a man, being a woman?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a challenge. I keep wanting to lean back in these chairs because they so damn comfortable. And the microphone up here, they got some nice, like, good chairs up here. If y'all ever get interviewed on this show, they got some good chairs. But yeah, it's different being a woman in the game. But I've earned my respect. Like the problems that most females have, I don't really have them no more. But I still have some with people that don't know me because being attractive and a woman in the game, that's where the issue come from. You can, and I don't mean this as no shiesty shit to nobody because everybody is attracted to somebody.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
And so when I say I'm talking about me, what I go through, you know what I'm saying, my little body. And motherfuckers be thinking because you fine, you stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then they be thinking I'm younger than what I am. So niggas be trying to. I'm like, nigga, I'm 47. I'm sorry that you didn't get the memo. Like I'm not 25. I'm not impressed by you telling me I'm cute. With this contract, say where my money at?
Richard.
Basically.
I mean,
and so it's just being a woman in the comedy game is challenging because. Men mostly run 90% of the bookings and things of that nature. Okay. So if you ain't grounded in what you doing, niggas will run through you fast. Man. And if you somebody who look needy, and they know what needy look like people who are predators know prey. Mm-hmm. They can smell you a mile away. They know you when you get in the game. They watch how you move. They see your brokenness. They can tell by the comedy you do on the stage. If you constantly talking about sex, they think you want sex. I could talk about sex, walk off the stage, fuck a nigga, and tell them going on about your business. Because I'm strong like that. And I have been, excuse me, I got to remember this, not to say this F word, but that's the word that go with that sentence, but shit. It's so women get mistreated so much in the game. We have to fight for our money more. We just so it's a difference. It's a difference. It's some challenges because men want to play with you where they wouldn't play with a dude. You know, you might have to sleep in a room with me. Now I ain't gonna sleep in a room with you.
Oh, I told the guy that.
You gonna give me my own room. You ain't got no reason to have no key to my room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them kind of bookings or we'll get the. Well, ain't nobody seen you. Ain't nobody seen that nigga either. I ain't seen him. Need all my money.
And what would you tell a woman in comedy? What would you tell a woman that's trying to get into comedy?
Don't suck no dick.
Oh no, hold up.
If you start sucking dick, you gonna be sucking dick all the way through.
But you saying
don't fuck for a mic, cause you gonna be fucking for a mic all the way through.
So you're saying don't fuck for a mic, don't suck dick for a mic, but suck dick. Like
no, yeah, I'm like, I mean, if you suck dick, suck dick. I totally advocate.
Because I'm about to say, like, why am I
just don't go past the line. I want y'all to suck dick decent and in order. And if that line is on it, stop at the line.
Oh man, she's the one that made me realize my shit ain't that big. Because she talking about 2 colors. I didn't know they had 2 colors. I have one fucking color. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sorry, that just upsets me.
Okay, so
y'all stupid. What'd you say, Rich?
I'm trying to figure out the color part.
Oh no, it's about color block on dicks. You know, some dicks have that.
I asked for this. My bad.
It's color block. It's color blocks on penises. You know, like some of them got that bright part at the top and that dark part at the bottom. They be trying to tell me it's a circumcision line. You know, like that's where they peel the hood back at, and that's why it's bright at the front and dark at the back. But really, I think they should get like a cocoa butter stick and get that one color going, because I'm like really direction sensitive, and so if it's a line on it, I see no reason to suck past the line. And a lot of dudes been saying that like I'm teaching immoral acts by teaching women not to suck a whole dick, but I'm like, the line clearly states stop here. You know what I'm saying? And the arrow points that way. So I mean, like, who should go past the line? You know?
And that's when I realized I need 2 colors. I was like, man, I got a problem. You know what I'm saying? This ain't right. I've been using bleach.
Oh man.
And really, women are looking for the one color guys. So like,
if you keeping it one color.
Yeah, advertise your one color, and you could get a lot more head, because the thing is, men with one color, you can get your whole penis sucked, because literally it's only one penis. The 2 color thing causes confusion.
Yeah, unless you're married, because then
it's like a bipolar penis. It's like, do I really want to go there to the other side? You know,
other side of the moon.
What is on that other part of that penis? Why is it so dark?
Aliens.
Where did it go?
Aliens.
What did
crabs.
it do? You know.
Oh, there goes that little tomato. Look, you ain't even bite the damn tomato. Ain't got no. Oh,
that
man.
one was juicy.
Oh, so
y'all can eat that juice off my shirt.
So how do you how do you feel about like this year's change and awakening in the comedy community? You know, after COVID and everything. What do you think is? How do you think it's gonna be? I mean, it just happened. So what's your?
I think it's gonna stretch us to our limits.
You think it's gonna restrict?
I think it's gonna stretch people and make people become more in tune and more in tune with what's going on in the world. Y'all see me looking for a napkin like this is my crib.
I got you. And I'm all the way on the other side over here.
But I think with everything that has happened, it's going to broaden the horizons of the subject matters that people can touch. One of the funniest things I think that happened in this whole COVID is them white people. Taking over the Congress, and so
the insurrection.
the U.S. What is the U.S. Senate office? What was it? The Congress office? What is it?
Was it the Capitol? Marching on the Capitol?
The Capitol.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to think of the building with the Capitol. Yeah.
That
shit was funny because most niggas thought it was the White House. We thought the niggas that broken up with the president. We didn't even know nothing about it. It was a different building. Niggas
that was at the White House. I thought it was the White House.
Look, no, you crazy as hell too. I'm like the white folk broke in the White House. They didn't shoot him. I'm like, shit. Well, somebody else had to tell me. I think I was at a comedy show when I found out it was the Congress. I was like, oh well, damn, it ain't that bad then, right? They showing there with the 12 niggas sitting at the table.
Yeah.
Okay, so the president wasn't there. I'm like, it's all right. Shit, they ain't ready to do shit major. They didn't go for the big bill. Them niggas knew to start in the project first. They didn't go over there. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I just think it's gonna give us more stuff to talk about. Me, myself, I love Trump. I feel like everything got to be destroyed before anything can be rebuilt. I'm not really a voter type person.
It doesn't matter.
I don't give a damn if y'all don't like it. I'm not a voter type person, because at the end of the day, the motherfuckers gonna do what the fuck they want to do anyway.
Your vote don't
and
matter.
God got the last say so. So whatever nigga get in there, that's who God got a purpose for. That's how I feel about it. My vote don't matter no goddamn way. Shit, I got felonies. I'm not even sure they count mine. They might be looking at my background from the shit I done did. I be sneaking and voting.
They be checking your ID when you go vote.
But the thing that I like, people be all mad at Trump. The one thing I love about that crazy motherfucker, he said he was gonna fuck shit up. He said he was gonna fuck shit up. Everything he said he was gonna do, motherfucker did. That nigga was an honest ass white person. And I knew it was gonna be some shit when Trump got in office. When it had 7 white boys at the beginning of that nigga thing, when he got in office, 7 white presidents came on the thing with all their pictures up there, and they said these niggas don't like that nigga. I said that nigga must like regular niggas, cause these niggas done came out.
Boy,
and people really don't like. We judge based on shit we really don't know.
Don't know anything.
That man done did a whole lot of shit for minority communities.
Yeah, he did.
And these checks that's running out,
boy,
them hoes running out because of what Trump did. It ain't really this new Congress that done did the goddamn thing. That nigga already had that shit in place. See, people don't go read shit and understand that what really happens months in advance. They just make it look like it's under their watch. And so a lot of shit get approved before people even know it's approved. And I like that nigga. He stupid motherfucker. He got them good eyebrows.
Orange as hell.
And it's niggas that work for him at the motherfucking Trump house too. Did you know that black folks all up in there counting his money? His accountant black. All the Mexicans work for him. Like, and they getting paid good money. You can't be on his payroll and not get paid good money. And so, like, he got some good things about it. Hell, I feel like Obama should have got us a motherfucking house or something. Shit. I'm still.
He ain't do shit.
We should have got some free chicken cards or something. Like, we should have got to get a free chicken card, maybe a house. Like, he should have gave all the niggas a house or something. Like, even gave us a start. Why he couldn't gave us a nigga stimulus? Just like real nigga in the house stimulus. Like, he could have came up with a stimulus to give us. Like,
he could have gave you some stocks and fucking chicken, KFC.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Give us like a 1/4 of a land. Give us something in Bitcoin, nigga. Like, do something. Give us something. Like, why I gotta be the angry man with eyebrows who really didn't think he was gonna win that won? Cause he wasn't even trying to win. He was just starting shit.
Yeah, that's all he was doing. He was bullshitting.
I'm going up next year. Yeah, ready? I'm running.
At this time, I will vote.
Well, Miss Anastasia, man, you know, you are beautiful, regardless of what you say or what Richard says.
Thank you.
You know, and it was.
I said gorgeous earlier.
It was. Golly, you used like 6 different words already.
You know what they all mean? Beautiful. Let's go.
we finna get out of here. Is we getting ready to get out of here?
Sort of.
Oh, okay.
First,
you want to talk about mental health?
Yeah, we gonna touch into that here in a minute. Okay. But I want you to plug in. What shows you got coming up. What your information is. Tell us about your ministry. All plug us in on everything that got to deal with Anastasia the Bold.
Already. Well, coming up this tonight. Tonight I'm gonna be at the Hyenas in Fort Worth with the Chicas Chistosos show with all the all female lineup. It's gonna be a wonderful show. I heard the ladies that's on the show are phenomenal. So we gonna have a phenomenal show. That's all I'm worried about. Thank you, Father. And then on top of that. Amen, God is good. I don't know what just happened. On top of that, then on the 13th, I'll be at Alexander's Restaurant at 1055 Regal Road. Off of 183 in Regal Road. I'll be there on the 13th. On the 27th, we have the comedy competition. We'll be having that at Yoshi's. My boy Mike Zaragosa will be in that competition. I'm one of the judges on the panel. And so, you on there too, Rich?
Yes, man.
I'll be on the 13th, though, too, with you.
Okay. Mike going to be on the show on the 13th, too. I just thought about that. Mike, we got a flyer coming out today. Mike is going to be on the show on the 13th. So, y'all make sure if y'all following Mike, y'all come over to Alexander's. They got really great Mexican food. And they love Mike. That's why Mike has already been there, and they wanted him to come back. So, that he is coming back by request. Nice. And so, I'm glad because we don't even have that many Mexicans. We only got 3 to rotate right now. And so, I'm trying to, not use him up, but that nigga might have to be a permanent landmark just for me to, get my Mexican clientele up. But then we can rotate Mexicans. But right now, I only got Panda, Michael, and Diego. I got Panda, Michael, and Diego. I'm not sure what Zach is yet. I'm trying to find out his...
He's rounded.
He's rounded.
He is very rounded.
But yeah, man, we having Mike over there at Alexander's 1055 Regal Road. That's going to be on the 13th. Tonight I'm at the Chicas Chistosos at the Hyenas in Fort Worth. And then on the 27th, I'm at Yoshi's in Dallas for the comedy competition. You can find that information on my Facebook page. You can look under Carl L. Jones, or you can look under Mike Zaragosa, or you can look up under Anastasia Bolden with Prosperity next to it. It will be on all our pages. It would also be on my little, whatever that little thing is, y'all can look at all day, that little thing. The little thing on Facebook, the page, what's that thing? Fuck it, I don't know. I'm not good with social media. It'll also be on my Instagram. As far as my ministry is called Pushed Into My Purpose Ministries. My counseling is It's Pimp Counseling and Pimp Ministries. Pimp Ministry stands for Pushed Into My Purpose. Pimp Counseling stands for Purpose in My Pain. I do private counseling for people's families. I do it on a donation basis, but I ask you, don't be stupid when you're asking for my donations if you're finna be talking to me for hours. No, my time. My God has a time on everything, and He will cut it off. I do it on a case-by-case basis. I do reserve the ability to tell you I would not deal with your spirit if I feel like you're not coming for counseling. You just trying to investigate me. I'm not stupid. I have a very good spirit of discernment, and I will cut the phone off on you. But I love what I do, and I love helping people. I love helping people heal. Right now, I'm working with two families, with just the whole family, helping the children. Except the father, the new stepfather, and helping the mother to learn communication because she just came out of a very toxic situation. I have people who I've helped get out of human trafficking situations that I have been my counselor, have been a part of my ministry for 4 years now. And these people are going to actually be on my Seeds Planted podcast to give their interviews about how my ministry has helped them. But I take my ministry serious. If you come into where I live, you will not know I'm a comedian, but you will know I'm spiritual and that God is in my room, because everybody comes there, they want to sit, and they call my room the lab. They call where I live the lab, because people either come there and fall asleep, or they come and just feel peaceful and like come up with all their ideas, or they come to just hang out just for the energy. And that's what I'm about. I'm totally about energy. I'm not somebody that you can't touch. I'm very reachable. Even when I get wherever God is taking me, I'm still going to be reachable. I'm not going to be the person that people can't talk to. I thank God for everything He's doing with my platform and for me. I'm glad for the season I'm in, because the seeds I have planted, I have worked for what I have. My sister, Yo Justice, said it best this morning. She said, "You earned it, sis," and I feel that now. I do. I've earned everything that I'm about to receive. And God done showed me jets. He done showed me Bentleys. He done showed me a mansion. He done showed me sitting in the bay looking out over the seas. And I have expectations of everything that He done showed me, because He wouldn't have showed me if it wasn't mine. My name is Anastasia the Bold. I'm too real to be faking. I'm saying the things others only think. You can follow me on Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook at The Bold Anastasia. Pushed Into My Purpose Ministries, Purpose in My Pain Counseling. Call me, look me up, be a part of what I'm doing, because I'm going somewhere. You should go somewhere too.
Man, I know that's right. And that's all the way up. Girl. All right, here goes my
This is elevation season. Shout out to my manager, my tour manager, Mr. Carl L. Jones, and CLJ and promotions and things of that nature. He in the building. He ain't said much, but I just want to thank him for supporting me and being there. Can I shout out two of my friends?
Yeah.
Kunadu Jones and Willie Powell. This young lady and this young man have been following me everywhere on my lab. They met me, and they have not missed. I think they've missed one comedy show since they met me about 2 months ago. I just want to tell them, thank them. I love them. I appreciate them, and just thank them for their support, and just everybody that's supporting me in this season. But those are some friends I just got. God just planted them, and they broke through the ground real quick, and they're following me all the way on the road with my tour. They've already purchased tickets, so I just wanted to say I'm grateful for y'all, for the seeds God has planted in this season in my life.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
And thank y'all, DDFW Comedy After Show, Mr. Mike Zaragosa, Richard Moore, Mr. Busco. Is that my saying it right? Busco and this Emily Gokley. This has been a wonderful DDFW Comedy After Show. Stay tuned.
Man, you gotta stay tuned. That was Anastasia the Bold right there. We got my boy, Mr. Richard Moore.
Yes, y'all. Oh man, beautiful.
Plug your stuff in.
I'm on the Facebook, you know what I'm saying, Richard Moore, and I got something out on YouTube, Rich Mo 765, so you can check out some of that if you like to. So, thank y'all.
And my name is Michael Zaragosa, aka Michael Mike. This has been the DDFW After Show. We'd like to say, if you would like to be a member or donate or something like that, help us out. You know, it takes a lot to keep this green screen green. You know what I'm saying? You can do that Cash App at $GOKEYAMY. That is $Go Key Amy. I don't know why it's backwards, but that's what it is. Okay. And I'd like to give another shout out to my sponsor at Presley Insurance Group. You can catch him at www.presley.ins or what? www.presleyins.com. Hit him up for any of your insurance needs. If someone's gonna die or needs to die, you can hit him up. So we got my boy Mr. Busco Jones here, and the ones and twos. We got the producer Miss Amy, and that would be the conclusion of our show. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Salute.